Greetings, fellow grade 11s. It's still Mr. Shatchai here. Welcome to Back to Basics. Right? So we are still looking at our statistics, and we are trying to attempt past papers to see in terms of what is it that we can do whenever we're given these types of questions, right? So this is the question paper. This is a September. This I think was written 2023, if I'm not mistaken. This is from the KZN province, right? Common exam, right? Now let's see in terms of what is it that you are going to do now from here. So in this, they are saying you're having the weight at birth, all right? The weight at birth of babies born in the clinic and hospital over the period of time in a certain district were recorded. Now, the results are summarized in this particular table, right? So now, so they are saying, here, they want you to do firstly to complete the cumulative frequency column of what? In the diagram one. Now, because we do not have our diagram one, we can literally just come in here, right? We can just literally come in here and then we can add our what? We can add our cumulative frequency here, right? Let me just try and add it very quickly. This is right. This is something like this. I know my lines, some of them they're not lining, but I think you can see in terms of what I'm trying to do here, right? This is going to be almost like this, almost like that, and then almost like this, right? Now, and then now from here, what is it then that you're going to do? Whenever you're looking for the cumulative frequency, right? This is cumulative frequency. So you start with the 12 here. So you're going to have 12 here. Then you say 12 plus 19. It's going to give you 31. 31 plus 222. It's going to give you 253, right? 253 plus 714. 253 plus 714. It's 967, right? 967 plus 1131. It's 2098. It's 2098. And then 2098 plus 782. 782. This is going to be 2880. 2880, right? 2880 plus 234. 2880 plus 234, it's 3114, right? So this is going to be 3114. And then the other one now, when you say 3114 plus 43, it's going to be 3157. 3157. Out again. So that's going to be your cumulative frequency, right? Now, secondly, now they are saying 3.2. What is the total number of babies whose weight were recorded at the birth during this time of period? Out again. So now here they want us to find out the total, and the total here is going to be the last value here. So which means the value is going to be 3157. Okay. So this is the total number of babies that were recorded. Okay. Now, then the next question is they want us to use the grid sheet to draw your cumulative frequency curve, which is your Ogive, right? So I can start by, right? I can just draw it here. We can just literally just do it here and see in terms of what is the best thing that we can do from here. Are we together? So now here, let's see what is it that you're going to have here. So whenever we are required to draw an Ogive diagram, we use the your cumulative frequency. Use your cumulative frequency, right? And also what? Now, and then whenever you are using your cumulative frequency, use your cumulative frequency and weight. In this case, it's going to be the weight of babies, right? This is going to be the weight of babies. Oh, it's okay. Look at this one. Yes, this is going to be weight of babies. Now from here, what is it that you're going to do then? Now from here, you're going to say, all right, now where is this going to start, right? For an example, I can use the scale of 500, right, to see in terms of what is it that you're going to do, because here you are ending at this one. So I can say this is 500, this is going to be 1000, This is 1.5. This is going to be 2000. This is going to be 2.5. This is going to be 3,000. 3,000. Then probably somewhere here, I can just make up my space here. This is going to be 3.5, right? Your 3.5 is going to be somewhere here. 3.5. Sorry, right? And then here, what is it that I can do now from here? So here, because you are having what? You're having your weight of babies, then it's up to 5. So I can just use the 0, 0.5 for an example. And say 0, 0.5. This is 0, 0.5. It's 1. It's 1. It's 1.5. It's 2. It's 2. It's 2.5. It's 3. It's 3.5. It's 4. It's 4.5. And then it's going to be 5, right? Altogether. And then now from here, after that, then you're going to do. Now, what is it that you're going to use as your footer? This is going to be 1.1 and also what? And also your 0, right? So which means 1, here it's going to be here 1 and what? This is going to be 1 and 0. Okay. So let's see in terms of what else can we use from here. It's 1 and 0. Remember, this was 0, 0.5. So the other one is 1 and 0. Then now from here, we are using 1 and 0. Then you are going to use 1.5 and 12. So 1.5 and 12. 12 is almost somewhere here, right? It's going to be just still small in here. Then you are going to have what? You are going to have 2.0 and 31. 2.0 and 31. It's also still just somewhere marginal here, right? And then you are having what? You are having 2.4 and 200, right? 2.4 and 200, 225. It's going to be somewhere here. And then now from here, it's going to be uh 3.0 and what? And your 967, right? So 3.0 and 967. So 9, it's now somewhere here, right? It's 9, it's almost somewhere here. And then the other one, it's what? It's 3.0967, then it's 3.5 and 298, 3.5 and 298, right? 2 what? This is 2. It's 209. Why am I saying 298? So 209, it's just somewhere here, right? It's going to be just somewhere here. And then from here, then you are going to have 4.0, right? 4.0 and 280, right? 4.0 and 280. 280 is just going to be somewhere here. 4.0 and 280. And then now 4.0, then 5. It's going to be in 3.1, right? So it's 5 and 3.1, which is somewhere here. So which means now when I do this, this is same as something like this, like this, like this, like that, something like this out here. So this is going to be typically how your your Ogive diagram is going to look like altogether. Yes. So this is going to be almost the general shape of this particular Ogive diagram. Now, so let's look at the next question. They say use the Ogive now to estimate the mean, right? To estimate the mean, we are going to say firstly mean or median, right? This is median. Why am I saying mean? So this is median, right? So the median of this data is going to be same as 1 over 2 into n plus 1, right? And what is n? This is 1 over 2 into 315, I think 3157 if I'm not mistaken, right? 3157, right? So which means now when you come to calculate and say 3157, then divided by 2, 3157, oh, it's 157 plus 1, right? This is 315. Let me see, 3158 plus 3158, then divided by 2. And this is 1,500. This is 1,579, right? So which means you're going to come here and say 1,579. It's going to be somewhere here, all right? Oh, probably almost somewhere here. Then you draw your straight line here. Then you come down here, right? So it's here, right? Oh, it's okay. So which means that's going to what? That's going to be the estimated median value, right? So which means your median, it's going to be just around 3 point. So in this case, it can be 3.3, right? So it can be just 3.3 in this case. It's going to be 3.3 in approximate, right? Or let's just approximate 3.3 altogether. So that's going to be your weight, right? Hopefully this one is making sense now. Now, if you can then now continue, the next question, it states down that they say babies whose weight at the birth was below 2.4 will have to stay in an incubator for a week, for what? For a few days to receive extra support. What percentage of babies in this group were required to stay in these, right? So they say babies who are less than 2.4, right? So what is it then that you're going to say from here? So you are going to say 2.4, right? You can come here and say 2.4, it's somewhere here. 2.4. So 2.4 is just some 2.4, and then this is going to be also somewhere here, right? So which means now when you look at that one, so this is going to be approximately around 100 around 108, right? So this is going to be around 108 altogether. 180, or yes. So this is probably going to be around 100 or 108. Oh, look, we can even say 200, right? But let's say it's say 190, right? So which means this, let's say maybe it's 190, right? So if it's 190, then what is it that you're going to do? So which means you can say now here 190, you say 190 divide by 317, or 3157 multiplied by what? Multiplied by what? Multiplied by 100. Altogether. Multiplied by 100 here. Then what is going to be this one, right? So when you say 190 divide by 3157, then we say multiply by 100. That's like 6%. That's almost 6%, right? So which means this is going to be 6% altogether. So it's approximately 6%. So now, which means in this case, they say whose baby's weight now? They say what is the percentage of the babies which were are required to stay in the incubator, which means it's going to be just almost 6% of these particular babies were required to stay in the incubator because they were having a weight that is less than 2, what that is 2.4 altogether. Now, hopefully all of this is making sense and you can be in a position to answer all the questions that you are given here on statistics. Thank you very much for listening.